We get the expression, your Achilles heel, from the story of Troy. It means, however strong you are, you've always got a weak spot. Even elephants have an Achilles heel, as the Greeks found out. I'm awake. Yes, it's true. Churchill really did have a desk built to fit over his bed so he could carry on working at night. Churchill inspired everyone in Britain to get behind the war effort, and it meant women's lives changed forever. That's true. Paranoid Tiberius really did rub that man's face with a fish, and he wasn't the only scaredy-cat emperor. Oh no. Domitian had the walls of his palace polished like mirrors, so he could always see people sneaking up on him. I'm no scaredy-cat though. I'm petrified of them. That's right. In the 1860s, the United States of America wasn't quite so united. Civil war broke out, with the northern states doing battle against the southern states. One of the southern Confederate generals was a really unusual character, to say the least.
That's right. Lady Jane Grey was queen for just 9 days, after which Mary I was queen for 5 years and 121 days, followed by Elizabeth I, who reigned for an impressive 44 years and 127 days, making her the longest reigning Tudor queen by miles and miles. And miles were very confusing in Tudor times. Yes, it's true. Spartan boys were beaten, whipped, starved and bullied at school. Which was great for turning out fearsome warriors, probably not so good for turning out creative geniuses like me. Do you like it? It's my latest. I call it Homage to Fromage, and putting it on Fleabay with a reserve of 5p. What do you mean, too high? Hardy did actually kiss Nelson twice on the cheek. The Battle of Trafalgar was a famous British victory, but on receiving news of Nelson's death, King George III is believed to have said, "We have lost more than we have gained." It's such a sad death. I thought this was supposed to be a funny show. What's that? We've got a stupid one up next? Oh, goody. The superstition that green brings bad luck to actors is said to originate from the colour of the clothing Molière was wearing at the time of his death. The rat knows all. One of the famous figures of the American War of Independence is Paul Revere. He's well known for riding through the night to warn fellow Americans that the British were coming. What isn't so well known is that he was also a dentist and an inventor. Tudors really did use daggers to sharpen the nibs on their quill pens. That's where we get the word penknife from. Bet you're wondering, how could that rat so smart? Well, I'll have you know, I went to Oxford University. But only to dig through the bins. It's 100% accurate. Whenever someone said the word Pym, Prince Rupert's poodle did a pee. Or did his poodle do a poo? One or the other. So, we're done with a silly sketch about a dead dog. What's up next? What's that? A sketch featuring a dead horse? Nice. It's true, that all happened in 574 AD, when a poet asked for the king's jewellery. Till St. Columba stepped in, all poets were banned. But he convinced the king to let them stay in Ireland. I may be a rat, but I'm a poet at heart. Now, what rhymes with that? Oh, I've got it. Fart. Most immature, aren't I? I do apologise. Anyway, those Celts, they loved a good rhyme, but they also loved a good boast.